I do think because I grew up around it that, that had some of its advantages too. I mean, I would say it's highly advantageous in this current music market because we're just surrounded by folks who don't appreciate the power of it all. The power of what a thoughtful arrangement, what a thoughtful chord progression, what a thoughtful mix, what a thoughtful, anything. Something that's purposeful and meant to last. Like I was saying earlier on, when you press play, you're hearing what you did,
right?
At that point in time, and to think that through before you hit record is a special thing. It's forget about being smart or being like highly calculated. I just think it's amazing to prepare to capture an event. I think that like those are the people that live in the present, that are highly aware of their emotions and how the world affects them and how they affect the world. And when you prepare for a moment like that, where it's going to be like, okay, what we do right now is going to be captured forever, especially now with digital, I don't think that's really done. I think people kind of build records from the outside in, it's like, the way I see, is my opinion, but the records that I tend to gravitate towards, and I use that as a barometer because I truly love listening to music. Like I don't listen to a record thinking like, fuck this artist, like this is going to be corny and you get ready to have a bad time. That to me is stupid. Like when you listen to it, you let your body tell you what's good,
Yeah.
And I feel like if that sort of honesty before you press record, that sort of recognition that, okay, what we're going to do now is going to be captured. Let's show people how it is, and not sort of building backwards from the aesthetic into the context. So it's sort of like the core should be your context and the surrounding layers are content. It's the aesthetic where people build from the aesthetic in. They let the aesthetic dictate the context, which is like sort of like, to me, that's like making a movie poster before you make a movie. You know what I mean? Like,
you have to have a song first. You have to have...
you have to have an idea. You have to have a reason to say, let's stop time.
Right.
And then whatever happens will happen. It could be cool. It could be nuts. It could be super calculated. It could be like, all right, you know what? This aesthetic was influencing me, but without that sort of organic reason to stop time, you're just making content. And then that's where we are today. But that's where I feel like it's advantageous that I did experience all that like sort of pure just excitement, even though I wasn't doing anything good. It was like, but the excitement about it, the way to recognize the experience that I was about to have and to treat that with respect is something that I don't think is taught, regardless, whether you have a mentor or not. That I don't think that's taught. But that's why I love doing these talks and shit because I don't think that people don't realize it because they're ignorant. I just think that no one talks about it because it's not really sexy or it's not like, glamorous, but it is. It's cool, man. It's fucking cool to fucking say, oh shit, we're going to stop time right now and make something rad that's been bubbling up inside of me, and now we're going to have a record of it. Like, that to me is fucking cool. And then like 10 years from now, you don't know what the hell how that's going to change someone's mind, or it's almost a shame when you make a song just for the sake of making something.
Yeah.
Because you could be missing an opportunity to have a pretty powerful experience, not just for you, but for the person that may be listening to it.